Hello, thanks for stopping by. I have a question for you. Do you have trouble enjoying your English or Hollywood movies because you don't really understand the dialogues well? Or are you quite shy to speak to a native English speaker because you don't understand what he's trying to say? If so, this is a lesson you should watch. This lesson is for everybody, whether you're beginner or you're at the advanced level. Alright, so let's get started. My name is Imelda and I will be telling you few tips to understand native speakers. The first thing that you must understand is, just like you are comfortable with your language, native speakers are comfortable with their language. What do they do when they're too comfortable? They try to squash words. They don't want to say every word out loud and pronounce it clearly. Did you hear something? They don't want to say, okay? Yes, I'm going to go in those lines, all right? So when I say they don't want to say every word out loud, what they do is they combine two words and they make it into one word. And we will be starting to look at those examples here. What do you call the process? You call this process as elision. That means they're combining or they're squashing two words to make it into one word, and it will help them use less of their muscles. Okay, so let's get started with the first word, off. English users or native speakers, they don't really pronounce this word out loud or very clearly, off. Where do you see this preposition, off? You will see it with lots of. Like, I have lots of love for you. So instead of saying lots of love, they're going to say lotsa or lotsa. I've got lots of money. I need lots of money. Lotsa. Okay? You would hear the word Cuppa. What do they mean? They actually mean cup of. They don't want to say, give me a cup of tea. No. They'll try to be very lazy because they know it all and the other person knows it all. So he's going to say, cup of tea. Cup of tea. Yeah. Cup of tea becomes cup of tea. Okay? Moving on to the next one is sorta. What's sorta? Don't get confused. It's actually sort of. Sort of. Like, this is a sort of the costume that I want to wear. And they don't really want to say that. They will say, this is sort of dress I want to wear. I want to wear. This is a sort of dress I want to wear. Yes. That sort of becomes sorta. Notice something. Here I'm not saying sorta. I'm not saying sorta money or sorta house. I'm saying sorta. Why? Because Americans, especially Americans, every time they use T between two vowels, they pronounce this as D. So, sort of, which is O sound and again O sound here. So, sort of becomes D here, sorta. I need that sort of thing that I want to do. So, sorta. Okay? Lotsa, Cuppa, sorta. Now that you've got a clear understanding of what I'm going to do or what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move on to the next most common word, which is squashed. Have. Have. I could have done this better. I'm not gonna say. If you're a native speaker, they usually won't say that. They say, I could have done this better. I could have done this better. So it's could have. Coulda. Coulda. You coulda go. You could have done this lot better. Coulda. Could have. Coulda. Similarly, would have becomes woulda. You don't want to do that. Woulda. Woulda. Would have. I would have done that. I would have done that. Woulda. Similarly, must have becomes musta. I must have done that. I must have screwed it up. Sorry, mind my words. Musta, okay? Must have becomes must have. So, coulda, woulda, must have. Moving on to the fourth or the third word is to. Hafta. That means it's have to. I have to go. Hafta, have to. I got to go. So got to, again, T between two vowel sound becomes D. So I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. Wanna. And when I say wanna, it means I want to. I want to date you. Not really. I wanna. Okay? Finally, gonna. I'm going to, or she is going to. Where are you going? I don't know. But you're gonna say, or you're going to say, gonna. You're gonna speak like this next time when you speak to a native speaker. Gonna. Okay? So to becomes, if you mix to with other words, hafta, gotta, wanna, gonna. I'm gonna go. I gotta go. Okay? Moving on to the last one is you. You. Not really. It actually means if you're mixing you with another word like could you. They don't say could you do this for me? No, they say could you do this for me? Could you? The D actually gets quashed as J. Could you? Could you? Similarly, would you? Would you like to have a cup of tea? Is very posh. If you're being very informal, you'll say, would you want a tea? Would you want a tea? Yes. Would you? Could you? Would you? So this is the first tip. The first tip is the elision. Okay? When they try to squash two words. The second tip is relaxed muscles. If you notice English speakers, they tend to be very relaxed. They're very lazy people. No, they're not lazy, but especially when they're trying to use their facial muscles, they don't really stretch and emphasize the way we do. Okay? So what do? They're very relaxed. What muscles are they relaxed with? Lip. English learners make the mistake. When they say B, they'll go, B! No, B! Don't have that B. They will say B. Imagine, look at this. B! B. 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 So relaxed. B. Similarly, I have P. English learners, what do they do? P. P. No, it's not P, but we'll be relaxed. P. P. You should feel that air. P. B. B. P. Okay? M. English learners, M. Some people even better. Yem or M. No, M. Don't use so much strength. M. M. Okay? B. P. M. So that's the lip movement. Now look at the tongue movement. Okay, this letter is most important if you're learning English for the first time or you're trying to learn English. Why? Because this letter will help you actually differentiate between you and the native speakers, as a lot of people mispronounce this letter. T. Your tongue is right where your, okay, I'm no artist, but let's say this is your teeth. So your tongue will be somewhere here. T. T. You know what people do? If this is your teeth, people use their tongue here. T. No, it's not. This is your palate, by the way. Yeah, I'm sorry, I suck at art. Okay, this is your palate, this is your teeth. People use it P. It's not P. T. Place your tongue here. Don't roll so much. T. Similarly, D. It's not D, but T. So T, T, D. The next alphabet is L. Arabics have this, pronouncing very harsh L. 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 It's not L. 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 Larry. Let's look at this word or this name. Larry. A lot of non-native speakers or English learners pronounce this as Larry. Larry. No, it's not Larry. Relax your tongue. Don't go all the way up. Don't go all the way up. Just start from here. Larry. Larry and Larry. There's a difference. Larry. Okay. Last is R. Again, another vowel or another consonant. A lot of people make mistakes. R. British do not pronounce this consonant as much as Americans do. Why? Because this consonant actually becomes silent in most of the words. So a British would pronounce this word as Larry. You hardly would hear the R. Larry. American, Larry. 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 So British versus American, the R is pronounced differently. But non-native speakers, Larry. It's not Larry, okay? Larry, it's Larry. All right, so that's about it. So the 2 tips that I have given you. First, elision. Try to squash words, especially if you are using of, have, to, and you. Finally, when you're speaking to someone or when you're reading someone, like when you're reading his facial expression, look at the muscles, how relaxed their muscles are. Okay, so these are the 2 tips. Very useful, especially if you're trying to learn English or watch a Hollywood movie. These 2 tips will help you enjoy your movies even better. I hope you found this lesson extremely interesting as I did. I will be back with another lesson. Until then, have fun, keep learning English, and always love me. See you!